It's a Thursday before a racing weekend, and once more we're bringing you a quick rundown on everything you need to be looking out for as we head into the action on track. I'm Ollie Wilson for GPFans, and once more this is another things that you need to look out for, and this weekend, of course, it's the Qatar Grand Prix. Before we go any further, just hit the subscribe button down below to stay up to date with all of our coverage across the weekend, and of course these final 3 races of this remarkable Formula 1 season. But now, here's what you need to be looking out for when it comes to everything taking place on Friday, Saturday, and the big race on Sunday. Mercedes hold an 11-point lead over Red Bull after the remarkable turnaround in Brazil last weekend. With only 3 races to go, the Silver Arrows will certainly expect to at least clinch the team's accolade for this season, regardless of what happens in the drivers' battle. The layout of the Losail International Circuit appears as though it should favour Mercedes, with numerous high-speed sections and the kilometre-long start-finish straight, allowing Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas to unleash the fearsome power of that power unit. The big question will be whether 7-time champion Hamilton is given a new internal combustion engine for the weekend, given the performance advantage it gave him at Interlagos last week. A 5-place grid drop would keep him in contention for the victory, and with the pure grunt shown on display in Brazil last weekend, passing into turn 1 would unlikely be an arduous task. It is an interesting quandary for the team given what is at stake. Red Bull won't be slow in Qatar, but Mercedes is likely to come out on top this time. The elephant in the room when leaving Brazil was the controversy surrounding Max Verstappen's defence against Lewis Hamilton on turn 4 of lap 48. After onboard footage from the Dutchman's Red Bull was finally released on Tuesday, #releasethetapes, Mercedes announced it had requested a right to review the decision not to penalise Verstappen. Of course, Red Bull launched a similarly unsuccessful move after the entanglement the two had at Silverstone earlier this year, although it is likely the previously unseen onboard footage from Verstappen's car in Brazil would tick the required box as a significant and relevant new element. Mercedes will face the stewards and learn if they have been granted a review on Thursday in Qatar, but with a date needing to be set then for said review, this could continue to rumble on for some time. Crucially, Bottas finished just 3 seconds behind Verstappen in Brazil, so should the Red Bull driver receive even a 5-second penalty, this would dramatically alter the championship landscape. It would be such a shame if the final 3 races, and indeed the whole championship season, were to be overshadowed and perhaps decided by men in suits looking and arguing with team principals when the racing action has been so good this year. Unfortunately, the bickering will not be ending soon, and politics will be taking a prime seat in the Formula 1 championship battle this year. 2 near perfect weekends for Ferrari has seen McLaren's charge for 3rd in the Constructors wilt. Ferrari has outscored McLaren by 36 points in the last 2 races in Mexico and Brazil, with the once close gap now 31.5 points. Ahead of the season, team principal of Ferrari, Mattia Binotto, set his stall out claiming that 3rd was the minimum objective for the Scuderia this year, and this target appears to be all but certainly met. The introduction of an upgraded hybrid system when entering the final third of the season gave Ferrari the boost it needed to draw level and now pull ahead of its historic rival. However, until it is mathematically sealed, don't expect McLaren to give up the fight just yet. Right, let's be frank, the Losail circuit doesn't exactly feature a host of overtaking opportunities. Action can be guaranteed going into turn 1 at least, of course, with the long straight that features the sole DRS zone going into that opening corner, but after that, passing looks a little difficult on this track. With this in mind, qualifying will be crucial, especially in the midfield, where times this season have been tighter and closer than ever. From Ferrari downwards, the order is almost impossible to predict, with Pierre Gasly often outpacing both the Scuderia and the McLarens on Saturdays. Maybe expect a few shock exits in both Q1 and Q2 this weekend. And finally, an epic strategy battle on the pit wall. All the concerns mentioned about overtaking could be made up for by virtue of an aggressive track surface. Now, the highly abrasive asphalt at Qatar has never been resurfaced and yields a high level of grip that should cause rapid tyre degradation. If overtaking is unlikely to be frequent, the thought of a tantalising strategic battle is enough to get us excited once more, and if the undercut is as powerful as expected, could we even see a 3-stop gamble from someone? Red Bull has held the advantage when races have been decided by the pit wall strategy this year, but with Mercedes riding a wave of positivity after Brazil, anything could happen in Qatar. So what else should we be looking for this weekend? Are you looking forward to perhaps seeing Ferrari clinch that 3rd place spot ahead of McLaren and perhaps a 3-stop strategy battle, even maybe with the top 2 teams as well? Could certainly make things very exciting going into Sunday's race. Let us know what you think is going to happen in Qatar this weekend down in the comments section below, and of course hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with everything that we do here at the channel going into these final few dramatic races of the season here at GP Fans.